Welcome back. So are you hungry and are you concerned about your health? We're going to try to take care of both of those needs today. Exactly. Our next guest is Amy Riolo. She's a culinary advisor, the Mediterranean Food Alliance, and the author of this here cookbook, the Ultimate Mediterranean Diet Cookbook. And she says you don't just have to believe that some of these diets are good for you because so many people are talking about it. You actually have research in your cookbook in addition to the recipes.
Exactly.
So nice to meet you, Amy. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
So what are we working on today?
Well, today we're going to do this wonderful sizzling rosemary shrimp over polenta. So I'm going to start by just heating some olive oil in my pan.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add in 3 ingredients. One is chopped fresh rosemary. The other one is some fresh garlic, and I've also got here some crushed red chili that I've ground super fine.
Okay.
Can you smell that?
And are these sort of just a little pinch of each, or do you measure it out? I mean, these look like a...
Well, I've got all the measurements in the book, but today, because we're having fun, so I said I could go a little bit extra.
Just a taste, okay. Yeah.
Then we're going to add in our shrimp, and this is going to make a little bit of a splash, so you don't want to get your suit dirty.
Now, Amy, you also said you are a food historian in addition to that. What does that mean, and what do you cover as you do your research?
Well, you know, food historians are important because they tell us the story of history through food.
Okay.
It's a really fun angle to look at history and what's taking place. So many things affect food: politics, weather, geography.
Right.
So when you look at all of these things, also culture, you can really talk about through food a lot, and that's what I like to do. A lot of people get intimidated by making seafood at home, you know, but you can see here, it's so easy. We just added them in on one side, and then here's a tip for you. If you want to know when to flip the shrimp over, just look around the sides. When they start to get that nice coral color, that's when we can flip them over. So I'm just going to start doing a little stir right here.
The smell is amazing instantly.
Isn't that great? And
yeah.
It's not just a great smell in terms of pleasure, but also the smell of rosemary can help to improve our memory. So you've got all these kids in here today from their class. When you all are studying, you want to remember to be have some rosemary around because it can help you.
No kidding. So now also, just as a reminder too, from her cookbook, she also has a lot of gluten-free options too. So if that's a concern of yours, that's no problem because she has a solution for that. And this is going to go over the polenta. So when you start to plate the shrimp over the polenta, is there anything else that you have to add? Or this seems like a really simple recipe.
This is it. And something I want to tell people, another tip for when you're at home making shrimp, you always want to take them off just a second before you think they're done. Because hear that sizzling? We're off the flame and we've got that crossover cooking. If you leave it on, they get overdone. That's when they get chewy and people don't like it. So if you leave it like this, they're really succulent, really juicy, and they've got a lot of great nutrients. So I'm just going to put these over on top here, and then you can grab a fork
I would love to try that.
Give them a
sure
taste.
thing, sure thing.
We can sprinkle some more spices or herbs over, but you don't have to.
So the name of the book is The Ultimate Mediterranean Diet Cookbook. She also has the research in there on why this is good for you. I'm going to take a quick bite.
This will teach you how to harness the power of the world's healthiest diet to live better longer.
Seriously, so simple and so good.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you so much, Amy. Amy Riolo, we appreciate your time.
Nice
to meet you. Recipe update on WUSA9.com. Excuse me. Shrimp is very good.
It's hard to eat and talk.
We're back on TV at 5, and don't forget 24/7, our WUSA9 app. It's free and it's terrific. I'm Mike Hyde. Take care, everybody.